I think the ability to manage your own mind and emotions is probably one of the single most important, and maybe the second is the ability to influence others, because that's what makes you a leader. And hopefully you're doing that for a higher good, because there are all kinds of leaders, as you know. But I don't think most people are very good at emotional fitness. Most people are just not as happy as they could be. You know, I did one book, Money Master the Game. It's kind of like this.
Yes.
Only, and what I did in that case is I interviewed, 50 of the smartest financial people in the world.
Yes.
Ray Dalio, Carl Icahn, Warren Buffett. And out of 50 of them, and again, it's in my judgment, I could be completely wrong, and I've spent a lot of time with them. Some have become really good friends. There's probably 4 or 5 that are really happy people. You go, oh, well, money makes people unhappy. Money, it has nothing to do with money. Money makes you more of what you are. It just magnifies. If you're mean, you have more to be mean with. If you're kind, you have more to give, But I think that most people are they haven't learned to manage what's going inside. Doesn't matter how much abundance they have, they're still unhappy. We've all seen people great comedians that have killed themselves. Anthony Bourdain, beautiful man, traveled the world, killed himself, fashion designers that have done it. We've all seen all these different people, Kate Spade, and it's like, what? They had everything, except they didn't master what's going on here and here. And this is why you lived your life the way you have as well. So I think that skill set is the most important one. That's why even in the book, my last 2 chapters, I think are the most important, because it's really about the power of the mind.
People wake up in the morning, they begin to think about their problems. Those problems are circuits of memories in the brain. Each one of those memories are connected to people and things at certain times and places. And if the brain is a record of the past, the moment they start their day, they're already thinking in the past. Each one of those memories has an emotion. Emotions are the end product of past experiences. So the moment they recall those memories of their problems, they all of a sudden feel unhappy, they feel sad, they feel pain. Now, how you think and how you feel creates your state of being. So the person's entire state of being when they start their day is in the past. So what does that mean? The familiar past will sooner or later be predictable future. So if you believe that your thoughts have something to do with your destiny, and you can't think greater than how you feel, or feelings have become the means of thinking, by very definition of emotions, you're thinking in the past. And for the most part, you're going to keep creating the same life. 95% of who we are by the time we're 35 years old is a memorized set of behaviors, emotional reactions, unconscious habits, hardwired attitudes, beliefs, and perceptions that function like a computer program. So then a person can say with their 5% of their conscious mind, I want to be healthy, I want to be happy, I want to be free. But the body's on a whole different program. So then how do you begin to make those changes? Well, you have to get beyond the analytical mind, because what separates the conscious mind from the subconscious mind is the analytical mind. And that's where meditation comes in, because you can teach people through practice how to change their brainwaves, slow them down. And when they do that properly, they do enter the operating system where they can begin to make some really important changes. So most people then wait for crisis or trauma or disease or diagnosis. They wait for loss, some tragedy to make up their mind to change. And my message is, why wait? And you can learn and change in a state of pain and suffering, or you can learn and change in a state of joy and inspiration. And I think right now, the cool thing is that people are waking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm thrilled to share with you a life-changing message that has the power to revolutionize your world. It's a message about the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. The power to shape our own destinies and live the lives we've always dreamed of. But in order to unlock this potential, there's one essential skill we must learn to master: the art of mastering our own minds. This is the key to unlocking your true potential and transforming your life in ways you never thought possible. My friends, I want you to remember that, like any skill, mastering your mind takes repetition and practice. The more you consciously work on these simple submodality shifts, the better you'll become at quickly producing the results you want in your life. You may find that changing the brightness or dimness of an image impacts you more than changing its location or size. Once you know this, you'll understand that brightness should be one of the first things to manipulate when you want to make a change. Now, some of you may be thinking, these submodality changes are great, but how can I ensure they don't change back? I know I can change how I feel at the moment, which is valuable, but it would be amazing if I had a way to make change more automatic and consistent Well, my friends, the answer lies in a powerful process called the swish pattern. This incredible tool can help you deal with some of the most persistent problems and bad habits. With the swish pattern, you can create new empowering internal representations that replace the ones holding you back. When you discover, for example, what triggers your desire to overeat, you can use the swish pattern to create a new internal representation that pushes you to make healthier choices. Once you've effectively implanted the swish pattern, it will happen automatically without any conscious effort. Let me explain how the swish pattern works in a few simple steps. Step 1, identify the behavior you want to change. Now make an internal representation of that behavior as you see it through your own eyes. If you want to stop biting your fingernails, imagine a picture of you lifting your hand, bringing your fingers to your lips, and biting your nails. Step 2, once you have a clear picture of the behavior you want to change, you need to create a different representation, a picture of yourself as you would be if you made the desired change, and what that change would mean to you. You might picture yourself taking your fingers away from your mouth, creating a little pressure on the finger you were going to bite, and seeing your nails perfectly manicured, and yourself as well dressed, magnificently groomed, more in control, and more confident. The picture you make of yourself in that desired state should be disassociated. The reason for this is that we want to create an ideal internal representation, one that you will continue to be drawn to, rather than one you feel you already have. Step 3, swish the two pictures so that the unresourceful experience automatically triggers the resourceful experience. Once you hook up this triggering mechanism, anything that used to trigger biting your nails will now trigger you into a state where you are moving toward that ideal picture of yourself. Thus, you're creating a whole new way for your brain to deal with what in the past may have upset you. Here's how to do the swish. Start by making a big bright picture of the behavior you want to change. Then, in the bottom right-hand corner of that picture, make a small dark picture of the way you want to be. Now take that small picture and in less than 1 second, have it grow in size and brightness and literally burst through the picture of the behavior you no longer desire. As you do this process, say the word whoosh with all the excitement and enthusiasm you can. I realize this may sound a bit juvenile. However, saying whoosh in an excited way sends a series of powerful, positive signals to your brain. Once you've set up the pictures in your mind, this whole process should only take about as long as it takes to say the word whoosh. Now in front of you is a big, bright, focused, colorful picture of how you want to be. The old picture of how you were has been smashed to smithereens. The key to this pattern is speed and repetition. You must see and feel that small, dark picture become huge and bright and explode through the big picture, destroying it and replacing it with an even bigger, brighter picture of how you want things to be. Now experience the great feeling of seeing things the way you want them. Then open your eyes for a split second in order to break the state. When you close your eyes again, do the swish once more. Start by seeing the thing you want to change as large, and then have your small picture grow in size and brightness and explode through whoosh. Pause to experience it. Open your eyes, close your eyes, see what you want to change. See the original picture and how you want to change it. Whoosh it again. Do this 5 or 6 times as fast as you can. Remember, the key to this is speed and to have fun doing it. What you are telling your brain is, see this, whoosh, do this, see this, whoosh, do this, see this, whoosh, do this, until the old picture automatically triggers the new picture, the new states, and thus the new behavior. The swish pattern is effective because our brains tend to move away from unpleasant things and towards pleasant ones. It can be applied to fears or frustrations as well. Just remember that the key is to change your state and rearrange your internal representations to put yourself in a more resourceful state.
So what is it that you desire in your life? Is it healing for your body or soul? A fulfilling relationship, a more satisfying career, a new car or a mortgage paid off? Perhaps you seek a solution to an obstacle you're facing, or to accomplish a dream like writing a book, sending your kids to college, climbing a mountain, or learning to fly. Whatever it may be, your mind automatically creates an image of what you desire. To manifest your desires, you must elevate your mind and body into a state of love, joy, self-empowerment, and gratitude. In this state, visualize the specific events and experiences you wish to create in your new life as this new empowered version of yourself. Do this without analysis or doubt, and the pictures you see in your mind will serve as the vibrational blueprints of your new destiny. You, as the quantum observer, command matter to conform to your intentions, collapsing waves of probability into a new reality. Hold the image of each manifestation in your mind for a few seconds with clarity, and then release it into the quantum field to be executed by a greater mind. Just as an observer in quantum physics collapses an electron from a wave of probabilities into an event called a particle, you can do the same on a larger scale, using your free energy to create a new experience in your life. Your energy is now entangled with your future reality, making it your destiny. Don't try to figure out how or when your creation will come to be. Trust that the events in your life will be tailored to your conscious intentions and will manifest in unexpected, surprising ways. As you develop a two-way communication with the universe, it demonstrates its response to you through unusual events in your life, signifying direct messages from the quantum mind. It's time to reinvent yourself by moving into a new state of being that reflects your new expression of self. After you prime your mind and body, rehearse that state of being again. Your efforts to recreate the same familiar state will biologically change your brain and body, creating a new personality that manifests a new personal reality. In an elevated energy state, you create the specific events in your life as the quantum observer of destiny. Now close your eyes and let yourself go, envisioning how you want to live your life. Your job is to shift into a new state of being and change your mindset to think in new ways. This emotional reconditioning will signal new genes and create a biological response. Allow your thoughts to become the experience and live your future reality now. Open your heart and give thanks ahead of time, convincing your body to believe that the future event is happening now. Choose a potential in the quantum field and fully embrace it. Shift your energy from living in the emotions of the past to living in the emotions of a new future. As you open your eyes, remind yourself who you will be in this new reality. Plan your actions with the understanding of how you will be in this new state of being. Imagine yourself as a new person, doing certain things, thinking in certain ways, and feeling the emotions of joy, inspiration, love, empowerment, gratitude, and power. Focus on your intentions so much that your thoughts of this new ideal become your internal experience. Feel the emotion of this new reality and transition from thinking to being. Remember who and what you truly are in your new future.